Okay, today on Ask Your Astro Crone, that would be me, okay? We're going to lean in to being the old fart, all right? So here we go. So one of the questions that I got was about why is the exact time of your birth so important to your astrology chart? It's pretty simple, okay? Your astrology chart, and let's just pretend this is Earth, okay, is based upon let's say you were born here and someone looked up into the heavens, okay, looked up into the heavens at the moment of time that you were born. And from that location, it's a photograph of what the planets were doing relative to this point on Earth, okay? So remember now that the planets continue to spin at different rates of speed, and they continue to move at different rates of speed than the Earth. Ooh, it's kind of psychedelic, isn't it? So when you get your astrology chart, it looks like it's a circle. Well, it is. And at the very middle of the circle represents that point and that moment in time when you were born, okay? The east-west axis, the horizon line, is basically the horizon line that was evident at that moment in time on Earth. So it represents the east-west axis, and basically, and this is kind of cool to realize, anything above the horizon line represents your conscious mind. Anything below the horizon line represents your subconscious mind because you can't see it. I think that's so epic. So here's the thing. Your ascendant, your horizon line, it moves a degree every 4 minutes. Now, that's not even the most critical element, but if everybody's always talking about the big three, okay, like your ascendant and your sun and your moon, like it's a be-all, end-all, well, first of all, it's not, because you got 12 planets, okay, and 12 different signs, in 12 different houses, and you start doing the math exponentially, and while it's an easy way to refer to your ascendant and your moon and your sun, that isn't anywhere close to being the significant part about your chart. That's what astrologers do, is they figure out what the significant part of your chart is and what the patterns that are created. Computer apps don't do that, okay? So all you people out there pushing this AI bullshit, it might give you specific finite details, but the AI does not know how to put it all together yet. And I say yet because anything can happen. So anyway, let's go back to this. 4 minutes makes a big deal. 4. I can make 4 fingers, okay? Let's say that you have a planet that is right on the cusp at 29 degrees, Cancer, and it's about to move into Leo. And let's say it's the moon, and it moves pretty fast because basically every 28 days, the moon moves into a different sign, okay? Every 30 days, the sun moves into a different sign, all right? It depends upon the rate with which a planet revolves. So like, for instance, Uranus, which we're talking about right now, it takes 7 years typically for it to move through one sign, depending upon where it's located in the constellation. It's not a fixed number. All right, there are mathematicians that have done books before from IBM, okay, to map out where all these planets were. Let that just sink in for a minute. So if you've got a planet that's on the cusp and it's moving pretty fast, it could be down to a matter of seconds that if it moves. So I hope you understand now that your astrology chart is like your genetic astrological DNA. It is specific to you and you only. All right? So So I hope this helps. Keep sending the questions in. I know it's a small tidbit, but I hope you enjoyed this little lesson from the Astro Crone. Okay, and just remember, don't do anything I wouldn't do. Up Uranus.